Greetings, Fantasy RP gamers! Menacer here. Who? Your favorite Mega Mecha pilot. In this video, we will first cover the player archetype Cyborg, then all of the scrounge tech sticks available to them. Officially, cyborgs only hail from the post-collapse future juncture, but if you have a different concept in mind, discuss it with your GM. When awesoming up, the cyborg has access to one particular martial arts path, 100 names, and the cyborg exclusive scrounge tech pool of sticks. There are some recommended skills, the standard bottom two choices, and the option to increase your backup attack if applicable. The cyborg starts with two skills, Fix It and Sabotage. I covered the Fix It skill in my video Feng Shui 2 example archetype Transformed Crab, so let's talk about Sabotage. Simply put, Sabotage is all about wrecking stuff and knowing how to do it and undo it. Unlike Fix It, which is mechanical, you have an understanding of chemical components. You know about electronics and computer hardware, but only enough to know how to disable them, etc. You know about architecture, but only enough to bring things down efficiently. You may also know people in the trade or related trades. The GM decides how long it takes to perform any given sabotage. The cyborg's primary attack is Scrounge Tech. Except where specifically stated otherwise, Scrounge Tech is a close combat attack. The book does not declare Scrounge Tech as a skill, only as an attack type, but you can work with your GM to determine if it should have any associated knowledge, etc. The cyborg's backup attack is Guns, and that does have out-of-combat uses. The cyborg's defense is 13, his toughness is 9, his fortune is 6, and his speed is 6. The official cyborg starts with some built-in weaponry, and also starts with a gun from the future. Weapons from the post-collapse future juncture are generally in bad shape and held together with duct tape, etc. The cyborg's gun is a futuristic pistol that does 10 damage, has a concealment penalty of 1, and needs a roll of 5 or 6 to reload it. The cyborg's drawback, System Malfunction, is designed to make up checks and death checks more difficult. In my video, Learn to Play Feng Shui 2 Video 2, Intro and Archetypes, the Cyborg was one of the 4 player archetypes I warned you not to play if you are new to Feng Shui 2. This is because the Cyborg utilizes self-harm as a strategy to blow him up and take them with him. It is not expected that cyborgs will live very long. This can be a lot of fun, and knowing that your character is likely to die ahead of time can help you get the most out of that playstyle. However, with GM approval, you can change the sticks you start with and set your own playstyle. There are 39 Scrounge Tech sticks, and over half of them cause harm to yourself and or your allies. Of course that means almost half of them don't. Before we get to that, I want to let you know that there are certain sticks that, if you take them, story-wise you are replacing your human parts with tech and becoming a cyborg. These sticks all have the dual gears icon. The way they write it, it's possible to interpret that you can start with such sticks and still appear all human. But if you take any of these specific sticks after session 0, you are cyborging. Every one of the sticks the official cyborg starts with has this icon, and his artwork shows a human-machine hybrid. That doesn't mean you can't describe yourself as all machine except for your brain, if that's what you want. I have sorted all 39 Scrounge Tech sticks into 3 categories. 1. Blow 'em up and die. 2. Controller. And 3. Pure benefits. Some of these sticks could fit into more than one group, so for them I made a judgment call. First, let's take a look at the Pure Benefits Scrounge Tech sticks. Fluid Spill is a cyborging stick. It costs a fortune point, but gives you a situational extra attack when you use it. Force Blade does decent damage at close range, with extra damage versus tougher foes. Hot Spot lets you network absolutely anywhere. Laser Goggles does decent damage at range. Pain Uptake Inhibitor gives you a free fortune die to your next attack if you get hit for 10 plus wound points. Robot Arm is a cyborging stick. It does decent close range damage. Seeker Missiles can let you take down a number of mooks. Smokin' can let you regain a spent fortune point. Subdermal Plating is a cyborging stick. It makes you much more resistant to non-combat damage. Titanium Claws is a cyborging stick. It can let you deal extra wound points to an enemy. Now we'll take a look at what I am calling Controller Scrounge Tech sticks. Cortisol Field Generator costs 3 shots, then can make featured foes run away. Grav Plate can slow down foes, and it can be spammed. Improbability Capacitor can let you borrow a friend's good luck so you can have it instead on your next attack. Interceptor Drone lets you situationally increase a friend's toughness as an interrupt. Internal Lockbox is a cyborging stick. It lets you smuggle one firearm through any search or detector. Intra-reality goggles let you easily know what juncture any given person has been to recently. Kinetic Distributor can increase your close combat defense against a current attack at the risk of damaging an ally. Molecular Disturber can increase your ranged combat defense against a current attack at the risk of damaging an ally. Plasma Tubules is a cyborging stick. It can let you trade your wound points with a target. Pulse Grenade can take down all mooks late in the fight. Quantum Manipulator lets you borrow a friend's next turn so you can attack right now as an interrupt. Tracker Pin automatically lets you know where anyone you have hit in close combat is at any time as long as you're in the same juncture. Vampire Rounds can let you increase the firepower of any number of firearms until the end of the fight. Now we'll take a look at what I am calling Blow 'em Up and Die Scrouch Tick Sticks. Adrenal Boy Howdy is a cyborging stick. It speeds you up automatically when you get impaired, something bound to happen with this playstyle. Agony Grenade can do an automatic wound point to everyone each shot. Blow Up Real Good is a cyborging stick. It gives you marks of death to do 20 damage to any number of targets. Use this after using Improbability Capacitor for near guaranteed hits. Buzzsaw Hand is a cyborging stick. It makes sure you do decent damage when you hit in close combat, damaging either yourself or your target. Helix Rethreader makes anyone who misses an attack take wound points. Just a reminder, taking wound points is not reduced by toughness. Helix Ripper lets you trade wound points for spent fortune points. Hyperadrenaline Patch gives you wound points to boost an ally as an interrupt. Lumbar Scorpion lets you finish a fight even if you go down, at the risk of character death. Neural Stimulator can increase your speed at the cost of wound points. Onboard Flamethrower is a cyborging stick. It lets you attack at range for good damage while causing you wound points. Personal Copter Rig lets you fly swiftly at the risk of taking wound points. Reflex Ramper is a cyborging stick. It gives you another opportunity to hit someone you missed at the cost of giving you an impairment. This pairs well with Shower of Sparks and Youch. Schrödinger Circuit can let you trade wound points with an ally who is about to make an up check. Shower of Sparks is a cyborging stick. It automatically increases your outcome in sync with your level of impairment. Subatomic Transfuser can let you remove 10 wound points from any number of allies at the cost of giving you 4 times as many. Youch is a cyborging stick. It slows enemy attacks against you if you are impaired. That's all for this video. Let me know if you want anything else covered, and of course, don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's crazy.